Okay, so I realised I've played some games and not uploaded them to my collection on YouTube, so I played this one literally yesterday, so I'm going to go back through it. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I could do terribly this time. I think the outcome can change based on certain decisions, but I'm probably going to do the same decisions again. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. There are two modes. Safe mode, this shouldn't be a thing at all. Normal mode is pretty much perfectly safe. Like, you can die, but it's not like it's like causes much of a problem. This bit always reminds me of Titanic. And tries to be way scarier than it actually needs to be, but there you go.
Such a shame. You almost had it.
I feel like this title screen changes every time. But yes, Act 1, the Unmooring.
You will play your part. You will stay awake. Sleep is a poor excuse. And so are you. All preparations have been made. Your little toys await you upstairs. Time waits for no one. Actor, do not waste hours. Act.
Okay, so before I played this, I was under the impression that I'm an actor, and we are, for some reason, on a cruise ship, because apparently that's where all the rich people go, and we are doing something to impress a director of some sorts, which I think the director's supposed to be that voice that we just heard. I'm not going to bother reading that. We see a few of these boards everywhere, sometimes they have clues on them. I think when the letters fill in says if I've missed items or not, or clues or something. We collect photographs as well, which I'm terrible at finding. And we have this, that just says testing 1, 2, 3, so I'm not going to bother playing it. This should be locked. Yeah. There's a few doors. Overly interactive bathroom. Someone took the time to animate all this. Like so. And there you go. Not much else down here. Up here is where further, well, collect anything. If you collect anything at all, it comes up here. I thought that something spooky would appear in this telescope, but it never does. Well, hasn't for me, at least, so... Ah, here we go. Esteemed traveller, the room has been set up as per your request. The reel was delivered shortly before departure. We wish you a fulfilling journey. Respectfully, Icarus, Transatlantic. This is the room we use to progress, like to start the next act, I guess. It's like a little stage room. Build a character preparation, explore who am I, where am I. So yes, we take this, we put it on here, and we press play.
One, in his time, plays the parts of many men. He observes the others, while the others watch him. He's expected to behave properly, wandering through worlds that aren't really there. He puts on masks and adjusts accordingly. Each mask is a character. Each character a layer. Layers upon layers, calling out to him. He must build the character he was meant to portray, or lose himself completely. Submerged, tightly surrounded by lives he's never lived. And yet, he stands on a stage where every man must play a part. And his is a sad one.
Okay. So we just have the torso of the mannequin. There are a lot of mannequins in this. There we go. We obviously... I love when games do this, where you'll like turn around and then behind will change, or you go through a door, come back out. The areas change, so yes. Esteemed traveller, as per the director's request, this section of the ship has been closed off to all passengers and crew. We wish you a pleasant and fulfilling day. All crew? Well, how did they get this here then? These remind me of Titanic. I'm not entirely sure why these gates exist on ships. So if anyone does watch this, can you tell me what the fuck is the point in these? Because it's not for flood prevention, because obviously. Like, why would you want to close off an entire wing anyway? In case everyone goes like rampant on the bloody boat. So you just whack the door back. There's the scribble of the boat again. Nice sofa, couch, whatever you want to call it. I don't know why the mirror's whispering, I think. This area reminds me of something from another game, but I can't think what it is. There you go. Spooky, spooky ghost. No, that was behind me. So I have a feeling... There's two characters kind of prominent in this. There's a boy and a girl. And at first I assumed I was the boy, but like grown. Or maybe I was like a parent figure and I was running through figuring out what they'd been up to. But I might be the girl, I don't know. Can't read any of these. The piano's also, yeah, useless. Every time I play a game, what's always interesting is reflections. I think this game's a little bit older, so there's like multiple ways they can do a reflection. They either completely recreate the exact room the other side and have it copy, which is apparently quite a lot for it, or they'll do this shit, they'll just smear out the entire mirror. Sometimes they actually make it look like a mirror, you can see like the rest of the room, but you just can't see you, or you're like a weird blur. So it's always funny to see what they do there. I think this is quite a nice area. Always starts off with a nice, calm, orderly sense of security, and then slowly gets worse. Or quite dramatically, I guess, I don't know. Depends. Depends on the game. There's the mannequin.
Listen, once you get there, just do what you have to do. Get to the set and build this character for him. That's all that matters.
I don't believe there was anything else to pick up here. This one should be locked, I think, yeah. So we proceed out here. I like that we can come out here. No, you're not gonna do it. This game likes to close doors behind you and then you can't go back, which is very frustrating. Like so. Watch this. See? Locked.
Yeah, I know you've told me a million times how much you hate the seat. And I'm telling you, this gig is just too good to pass up.
See, this is where I'm trying to figure out which one of the kids, because something obviously happened. I don't know if it was necessarily this boat, but we'll see. I don't know where everything sits in like space and time. Come on. Because that wasn't close, okay. No. It's quite easily fixed, I guess. At least the
All
secrets whisper at
third-class
me.
passengers this way, please. Did you check the lower decks this time? I swear to God, if we find any stowaways again, you'll never set foot on a ship again.
This way was blocked. We're going this way. I think most of the doors down here are... I hate when it makes sounds because I'm like, is there something happening that I should be witnessing and I'm not seeing it, or what? What's with the dolphin heads? That's even what it's meant to be. I'm guessing whatever's happening is happening above me. Just a suit. Plot details are kept under wraps, but our trusted sources claim that the project has found its star. An obvious choice, perhaps, given the star's fate, would create a numerous critical acclaimed roles. It seems that the recent worrying rumours as to the artist's personal life have not dissuaded the director. There you go. The new producers come into force. Oh, procedures, sorry. Not producers. The new procedures come into force as of next week. The company holds you personally responsible for enforcing them. Prepare all of the guards for detailed briefings. As you are well aware, there have been prior incidents of unwanted individuals making their way aboard the vessel. We must ensure this does not happen again. In short, stowaways will not be tolerated. I always do that. I always crouch and I can't get back up again. I don't know how I can interact with that, but... Hey, where are we going? It's like England over to America, but also you can go England down to Spain. I guess that's like Portugal. Or you can go to Africa. Northern Africa, and then down to South America. That map's a bit wonky, isn't it? Maybe it's just me. Right, okay. That...
Never met the guy in person, but few people have. That's why you hear all these rumors about him being broken or disfigured. All that nonsense.
Okay. That painting there was in the other game. Very much like the basement in the other game, actually. All this stuff piled up. Still don't know where I can access that. Which one's whispering at me? This one. I don't know Morse code, but anyway. I feel like I should have interacted with some of the other stuff. Let's see, this has changed now. Out we go. Anything else? No. I know it's that one it wants me to go for, but I'm gonna just quickly look around here. Ah, I think I missed you last time. When they talk about acting like this, like acting if done well is a scary business, it takes immense courage to lose consciousness of yourself, your own self, sorry, and not just reenact, but become the character you are portraying. If you can muster that kind of courage. Always reminds me of like the way people talk about Heath Ledger and how he got like so into his character and then he committed suicide because of it. Probably committed suicide because of something else, but bless him. That cigarette's still lit. Like, I know actors do get like incredibly into their roles. I do wonder like how much that actually takes a toll on your mental health, but I guess that's not something I can easily answer. one's now locked. This one's also locked. You're gonna open up again? I can't even remember. These two are out. You're still on. Do you have a secret? Is that a secret? I bet I missed this one as well. Done. Dear fellow traveller, I apologise for being forward, but when I'd heard you were to travel on the same ship, I could not resist the temptation. Just think of me as an admirer of your talent, your performances. They speak to me like no other ever have. But yeah, I can't read. To say that you are my favourite actor would be a gross understatement. I do wish we could meet in person still. If you could grace this modest piece of paper with your signature, I would treasure it more than anything. In any case, I remain forever your greatest admirer. Doesn't even say who they are. How are you supposed to know who to return it to? I'm just going to double check I can't go through here. No, okay. I think I'm definitely playing the role of some kind of actor.
Guy's got a reputation. Makes his actors jump through hoops before he even lets them on the set. Supposed to be some new method of building the character. Bunch of artsy-fartsy bullshit if you ask me. Just go with it. Guy doesn't take no for an answer. So what if the guy's a little nuts? He's a director. It comes with the job. I mean, what's he gonna do? Kill ya? I think it's all an act.
That it? For some reason I felt like he'd say more. Also, this really bothers me. I feel like there's so much detail to some of these spaces, and then when the files like breaks, it looks like rubble. It just looks a bit too thick for me. I don't know. It's like weird with it. At least I don't have to close the door behind me. Oh, come on. There we go. To all officers, most of you are already aware of the Hollywood motion picture that is going to be shot aboard our vessel. We are sending you detailed guidelines as to which decks are to be restricted for regular passengers. Above all else, the film crew and cast are not to be disturbed.
The world's a stage where the play is badly cast. There's always a way. A light in the darkness. There's always a way. Do you remember?
Every time I hear that line, I know it's only been twice, but like, it just makes me think of The Lion King. Remember
Before
who
the
you are.
world told you who you should be, do you remember who you were? Come. I will make you remember.
Though many have tried to be a part of my greatest work, as if there was ever a choice, only one can bring this character to life, only one is broken enough to build it.
I believe in you.
Okay. Can't look at the back of these. Haven't seen any posters yet. Hopefully I haven't missed any.
Wake up, Mr. Hardy. We've got to get out of this godforsaken prison before we rot.
Seven 770. I don't think there was anywhere else to go in this. No, okay. Most of this game is kind of just walking around.
Are we really going? Lily, I'm...
That's Captain Baines to you, Mr. Hardy. Remember the name, Quartermaster, or I'll have you walk the plank.
So yeah, already they've mentioned stowaways, and now we've got these two children. Okay, there's nothing to pick up here, so we can go ahead and do this. Oh right, I need to stop it, don't I? A bit more. Bit there. Ah, that's the first one, I think.
These images, memories of you, they've been haunting me.
And yet you cling to him. Because without me, you have nothing.
I don't know that one. I don't know if it's a player film or what. It might be quite old though, so... Got the markings. This one's gonna be locked. X marks the spot. Oh, okay. I don't remember that happening last time. Okay, that got me a bit. Oh, I guess I missed it last time because I was bloody focused on something stupid. Okay, we got a new X marks the spot.
I'm back, Mahardy. Scouted out the whole area. Looks like there's a trail we can follow.
A trail?
Aye. Left by fellow pirates, no doubt. To lead us to a safe harbor.
So from what I understand, these two children stowaways, there's obviously an older sister and a younger brother, and she's kind of turned it into a game, or trying to turn it into a game for him, to keep him motivated and keep him on track with whatever they need to do to survive and succeed in their journey, because obviously if they get caught then they won't get to wherever they're trying to go. I feel like this game just makes like a load of racket for like no reason. I do see there's a shadow there, which I can't see the cause of the shadow. Meow Records Company.
There she is, Mr. Hardy. The fastest vessel ever built. Ready to set sail for the land of the flame.
I don't see any sails.
Shh. We must make our way aboard. Quietly.
Guessing this is... oh, no, this one... oh, yeah, okay, it's obstructed, that's fine. Oh, right, okay. Anything on here? I think they put something on those shelves, but...
Avast, Mr. Hardy. Too many of them scurvy dogs to take head on.
Lily, I want to go home.
Quartermaster, steel yourself. Be your heart soaked in doubt, or be there a fire burning within.
Not sure what that was about, but... oh, this is nothing. The game does so much that annoys me. It just goes like black and white for no reason. I'm assuming there's meant to be a reason, but I don't know what separates these scenes from the others, so... Made to order. One sturdy wooden chest built entirely of old oak, sorry, with heavy iron banding, additional leather straps, and carrying handles on the side, large enough to fit a grown man. We hope you'll find our work to your satisfactory. Turn that off, it's annoying. Guessing these are just places they hid. You can stop. Be ready to go back. Okay. The mannequins are gone. Don't think there's anything to pick up here. Basically we're like in the bank area, so we're just avoiding the searchlights or something. I wonder if there was anything up there. No, okay. No, can't interact with that. Where did Jingle? Ten, 80, 40. Oh, I think I need that poster.
I know you did it. You killed her.
Truth is, it was her killing me. Slowly. All this time.
Where's the key? So all this leads to the same place. Yeah, it's just a big roundabout, okay. Same thing again. There's something stupid with that, and I'll show you when we get there. You should get to a safe and it tells you the combination. 80, 40, so... Oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, start again. 10, 80... No? 10, 80... There we go. Controls are a bit weird in this.
In the land we've seen behind shut eyes, the one of bright shores caressed by tide, where there's no pain, no fear, no fury, no lies. There we shall stand tall, our hearts full of pride. If your dreams are bold and by no man bound, if your soul is strong, unlike any other, able to build walls or tear to the ground, then yours is this world, my little brother. Mr. Hardy is a quartermaster, and that is a very important thing to be, because a quartermaster takes care of getting the crew where it needs to be and also makes sure there's plenty of food and room for everyone. Mr. Hardy is very loyal to the captain, always follows orders, because he knows that if he, the captain, not Mr. Hardy, is a fearless leader, the captain sometimes gets crossed with Mr. Hardy, but that's only because he cares greatly about the whole crew. The truth is, well, the page has been torn. I mean, gets cross. I'm guessing it's wrote like how a child would actually write it, and I'm not just talking about the handwriting, but... Okay, so I do have that. Here's one of the films, or photograph films. Nothing there. And nothing there. Little unsure on... Okay, so we need that. That looks a bit weird, but... No, this is a film reference, I believe, that comes up a few times in this particular game, but I don't think I can go through there. Oh yeah, I can collect these like photographs, which also don't really tell me much. I think they're just there. Did I get you last
This
time?
fellow is wise enough to play the fool.
This one's a bit weirdly animated for me. They're a little... They move a bit more like humans than they should.
The first thing to do is to get rid of it. A little spark is all it takes to set the human soul on fire. An act of creation always begins with an act of destruction.
As if it told me what that says.
One life ends, another begins. One life ends. The right one. Action.
No. He says the right one, which tells me, like, that could either be the correct one or the one on the right hand side.
Why wait?
I'm gonna shoot the one I shot last time, just because... Oh,
Action.
I didn't press the shoot button. There we go.
The simple task and the execution. Truthful, instinctive, pure. That'll do for now.
Oh, there's a thing was supposed to appear there, which did, but I was focused on this. If you've played the first game and the Blair Witch game, this cat is in both of them because it's Team Bloober. That thing was supposed to appear. And he appears, now he's moved. Aren't you supposed to move? done with this act now.
Look what I found, Mr. Hardy. This chart will lead us away from peril and into safe harbor.
You shouldn't play with strangers. She wouldn't like that. She doesn't like it when you play with anyone but her.
Oh, so was that actual gunpowder that was on the ship? Oh dear. That might explain something. Only one of us knows what must be done, only one knows what is at stake. The other doesn't need to know, doesn't need to understand, only to listen and act. I think these notes are from the director.
Lily, I think there's something in the dark.
Shh! Someone's coming.
Hello? Anyone there? Bloody hell. Sod it. The chief wants it checked so bad he can bloody well do it himself. No secrets in this. Supposed to run at that point, but
Close the door! This spot will do. Hurry, we have to secure it. They'll be here any moment.
Lily, I'm scared.
You should be scared. You know what happens if they find us. They'll send us back. Door behind you!
The hunt.
all right. something changed then, or? Oh good, right, we are back in our save room. Don't know what does that. See, so some of the stuff should have started to appear now. There we go, all the photographs and the posters up there.
We are now entering the eastern part of the borough. This particular area holds a special place in my heart as I grew up not far from here myself. Few things have changed, it seems, for better or worse. I see children playing in the streets, not a care in their little minds. If it wasn't for their shabby clothes, one could almost forget about the crushing poverty that plagues so many of the local families. But what do we have here? A boy, sitting on a park bench, alone. Perhaps he won't mind if we pick his brain a bit. Good morning, young man. What's your name? Good morning, young man. What's your... Good morning. Good man. Your name. What's your name?
Okay. Now it's here.